From the station with the most local news, Fox 17 Morning News at 6 starts right now.
All right, John, thank you very much. Optometrist and sports vision expert Dr. McIntyre is in West Michigan to test the vision of female golfers participating in this week's LPGA tournament.
We also have Alex here. They're joining us to talk more about sports vision and the latest high-tech advances in the vision correction space that we should all know about. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Well, going to be a busy week, certainly at the golf range. So what is it about, eyesight and hitting that ball? It's, they kind of go hand in hand, don't they, that eye-hand coordination?
Well, 80% of all your muscle movements come from your vision. And so you have to have perfect vision in order to be a great athlete, or we like you to have anyway. And that's where we want to start. We want to start with a great eye exam and make sure that both eyes are seeing 20/20. And once we get your vision corrected, we like to put athletes, instead of glasses, we like to put them in contact lenses. In contact lenses, they get much better peripheral vision. And what we use is one-day contact lenses. I use Dailies Total One, and they're very moist, so we don't have any dryness issues. They throw them away at the end of the day, very healthy, and it's a terrific way to keep the peripheral awareness as wide as we can. And then once we do the eye exam, get their vision to 20/20, then we start to work on some really fun things. Because a regular eye exam does static vision. You read that eye chart and it just goes down to 20/20 straight ahead. Mm-hmm. Well, what we do is we work on dynamic vision and what you do when you have to track a ball or try to line your eyes up to a putt. And so what we're going to do today is test all of the golfers, or most of the golfers, and see how they measure up to normal standards.
So what kind of tests do you guys actually do when you're out on the course with them?
Well, we have 14 stations that we're going to be working through, and as simple as visual acuity, but we're also going to be testing their contrast sensitivity, their depth perception, their peripheral awareness. We're going to be doing some health checks also, and we're going to be working with them with this an interesting device from SMI, which helps them see how they actually track the ball. It's a wonderful instrument where it's brand new technology where you can see where the athlete is actually looking at the ball, if they're looking off to the side, if they're not right on it, and so we're going to be working with the athletes with that also.
And Alex, can you tell us more about that piece of equipment?
Sure. This eye tracking technology has been around for a little while, but it's really progressed here lately so that it can become more portable for the sports application. And that's what we're here today and this week demonstrating for them. But there's also several medical applications for this, as well as user experience in the website applications and cell phone development.
Okay. Can I try them?
Absolutely.
So what do I have to do?
All righty. So what we'll do here is basically you'll take these and then you'll fit them over your head.
Okay.
Sorry, just put the goggles on and then you'll tighten it up in the back a little bit.
You're looking good.
Well, we'll just go like this. How's that?
There you go, partner.
Perfect. So
yeah, these are way cooler than mine.
So what you'll see here is this is a 0-point calibration, so it's automatically calibrated to where you're looking, and this green dot represents what you're looking at.
Okay. And then I look around and...
Yeah, so I'm going to throw you a ball, and we're going to be able to see if you're keeping your eye on the ball or off to the ball, and see, and see if you can catch a ball.
Hopefully I can.
You ready?
How hard are you going to throw it?
I'm going to try not to throw like a girl.
Okay.
Alex, are you all set?
I'm all set. We're ready to go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Can we play it back?
Absolutely.
We'll do it one more time so we can see where... So now he's going to play it back, and you're going to see if when you watch the ball, if you're watching it off to the side or off to the left.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it was just a live feed there, so playing it back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So when I watched it, when you did, you're off to the left a little bit. So then what we would do with you is try to get you to train yourself to be right on the ball instead of to the left of it. But now during baseball or golf, the coaches can actually see if the kids are keeping their eye on the ball or if they're not, because it makes a huge difference in performance. So it's one of the most...
That's why I can't catch the ball.
Yeah.
I'm looking to the left.
Yes. So now you need to adjust it. So we would train you to do that. So we're going to test all the athletes in different aspects of their eye and health and kind of help them if we can by the end of today. And then we'll train them later if they need extra.
Very interesting.
Well, that's very interesting
guys, thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate that very much. Appreciate it.
All right, guys, 7 o'clock hour straight ahead. We'll be right back.